Philadelphia Eagles. First half, grade F-. Second half, B+. So let's see how we turned everything around, and let's talk about it. Yo, that.
A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is, man. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate it in advance. If you just make sure you hit that sub button right down there for your boy. And also, hit the like. It's a bell to let you know when I put up all this flavor and all that. Fresh fact of the day. Fresh fact of the day is the Eagles are in a potential wild card spot right now. We just seen Minnesota go down. So us winning and Minnesota losing, that put us right where we need to be. That put us right where we need to be. And you took care of Washington, and you already beat the Saints. So let's dive into what we need to talk about. The first half was abysmal. I wish I can just erase that from my mind. The things that I was seeing, Jalen Hurts was not good. He was missing throws, and I'm going to say this. Going against good teams, you cannot wait for a whole half, or really not a whole half, because he got into a rhythm, but we couldn't get into the end zone. A lot of penalties, 9-10 penalties is not going to win it in the NFL. And I talked about this in the pregame. Shout out to BBP, my guys, man. You cannot win by getting 9 penalties, other than when you're facing the New York Giants, who is booty juice. So you got the situation of having an opportunity to just dominate this whole game. And I don't know if you took your foot off the gas. I can't even say that because you didn't even rev up. You ain't even put the key in ignition. We come out flat, just straight flat. You know what I mean? Just 3 near turnovers, almost an interception by Jalen Hurts, a fumble by Gainwell from the rip, another fumble. Dallas Goedert drops a pass. Rhaegar drops a pass. It was just looking like these dudes ain't come to play. I don't know who gave the second half speech. I would love to see that. I would love to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room to see what was said to turn everything around. But it got turned around. But one thing I can say, the defense was just dominant. Now we understand we going against a dude that never played in the NFL, but he has been in the national championship and went against Jalen Hurts. That's something that we kind of overlooked, but he did. And he got benched. He got benched because this defense was, I ain't going to say out of their mind. I would have liked the defensive line to get more pressure, get more sacks. We got 2, but you still would have liked to see them dominate, but I thought they did dominate. Avery. Genard Avery is the key. Genard Avery is the key, and you seen when they send him, every time they send him, he gets pressure, and it seems like the defense don't know what to do with him. I'm trying to tell y'all, I keep telling everybody, he's not as good as a Javion Clowney. He's not as good as Michael Parsons, but he can be that kind of guy for your team. A linebacker that can go get the quarterback. And this dude was all over the field. We got Darius Slay dropped the pick, said the sun was in his eye, but the football was in your hands. I just need you to catch that. You know what I mean? We going good for bad here. It ain't all bad. It ain't all good. We already know that. Then you got a situation to where as though Alex Singleton gets a pick 6. And that's much deserving to him. And what's also much deserving is Lane Johnson with a touchdown. Now, I would like to have seen that against a better competition, something that you pull out the woodworks. But, hey, they did it now. And shout out to Lane Johnson, man. I think Lane Johnson has been so sturdy for us. probably, if he didn't go through his anxiety situations, probably would have been a Pro Bowler along with Jason Kelce and Darius Slay. So when you look at the situation of the Philadelphia Eagles just dominated. They dominated, and it wasn't the offense that dominated the whole game, but I thought the defense did. Only really gave up 3 points. I mean, that last touchdown, and I don't understand why the fans was booing. We had third stringers in. And they scored a touchdown. Okay, it is what it is. But we still up 34-10. What are you booing for? All right, so, and whoever, Miles Sanders goes down, man, and whoever commented on a free giveaway, I definitely will be giving you the hoodie. You can get the Yoda hoodie. You can get the Philly Fresh hoodie. You know what I mean? I got to see if I got up to 50 comments. If I got up to 50 comments, the hat coming too, whatever hat you want. All right, so Miles Sanders, man. I don't know if this dude is made of glass. I like Miles Sanders a lot. Y'all know I'm a guy that was committed to Penn State, you know what I mean, as a running back, but I had major setbacks or whatever the case may be. So I watch Miles Sanders a lot. But dude, you got to stay on the field. You have to stay on the field. And I get it. Some of things are not out of, some things are out of your control, like injuries. But at the same time, we wonder why he doesn't have a touchdown, because it seems like when he gets into a groove, everything's going for him, he gets hurt. It happened against the Saints. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he probably would have got a touchdown against the Saints as much as we was running the ball. But it is what it is with that. But we got to talk about Miles Sanders, and is we going to pay him or not? Are we going to pay you to play 70% of the games? That's a real factor that we have to digest right there. So Jalen Hurts in the first half was abysmal. He was horrible. And I don't know what it is about these Giants that make him not look like the quarterback that he's supposed to look like. But he came into the game in the second half, and it looked like a whole different quarterback. The throws, evade the pocket, the throws to Quez Watkins, the Devontae Smith catch. 2 weeks in a row, we've seen amazing catches from a wide receiver. And this is why I'm calling him a number one. Shout out to my guy, Charles Smith, man. Me and him, we go back and forth a lot. He says Devontae Smith had to earn that. And I'm saying catches like that is what makes you a number one wide receiver, because we don't see things like that from the wide receiver position for the Philadelphia Eagles. We just don't. But now we do. 2 weeks in a row. You've seen amazing toe tap catches. One for a touchdown. One that led to a touchdown last week. So, man, all in all, I was frustrated in the first half. I didn't even make a halftime video like I usually do. But second half, you can't even deny it was dominant. And it's the same defense. The Giants defense is so tricky, and the way that they scheme things is very good. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, this defense is, I'm not gonna say very good, but it can throw a quarterback off, especially a young guy like Jalen Hurts, and that happened in the first half. But second half, they opened things up. Dallas Goedert got into it and stopped dropping passes again. And it was just dominant. It was just dominance, man. Boston Scott, the Giant Killer, comes up with another touchdown. You know what he does. It just seems like every time he plays us, he finds a way to get on the field. So shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. We are now 8-7, over 500, and it look like we got a chance to go to the playoffs. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is it something I missed? Is it something that you don't like what I said? Just comment below. Let me know. You already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.